Now in this segment, I'm going to demonstrate how we can apply Labelle to everyday common household items. You're probably thinking, hey Mike, this is for miniatures. But believe me, there's a number of miniature items around your house that could benefit from Labelle. We're going to use our Labelle number 102, our 134, and our 107. We'll first start with a common door hinge. We'll take our Labelle number 102, we'll apply it to the moving parts. You want to make sure you get on each hinge part and then work it in. If this is a door, all you have to do is open and close the door several times. If it's a drawer that has been sticking, you do the same thing with that, and your kitchen cabinets as well. Anywhere there's a hinge or a moving point, you want to make sure it's lubed with Labelle. Putting that aside, I want to move into another very common item around the house, and that is the deadbolt lock. The deadbolt lock has several moving points. I have it disassembled here on the table so you can see what you need to know what's going on inside. Here is the knob for the inside part of your deadbolt. I want you to take your Labelle 107, apply some lubricant, and then work it in. Moving the knob back and forth will allow the lubricant to get to all the moving parts. One of the more complicated parts of the deadbolt is the key mechanism. Problem with the key mechanism sometimes is you can't get inside there very well. But Labelle has solved that problem for you by giving you the needle point. You can take it, slide it all the way in the lock, and apply as you come out. Another handy way of doing this is to take your key. I want you to apply a small, thin film on both sides of the key, insert it into the lock, and work the mechanism. That again will allow all the moving parts to be touched by the lubricant. The most important part of the deadbolt is the deadbolt itself. You'll notice it also is a moving mechanism. I want you to take the Labelle 107, place a small amount around each part of the deadbolt. Using your key or your knob, allow it to work back and forth a few times, again allowing the lubricant to reach all the moving parts. This is a fine time for me to tell you as well that Labelle is the perfect item for your automobile. Those door locks like to stick. Nothing worse than a dead winter day or a hot afternoon when you can't get your key in that lock and all it needed was a little Labelle. Let's move into the bathroom. This is the common shaver, electric shaver. I've disassembled the combs from the top so you can see what we're going to do. Turning on, you'll see that there's moving parts. We're going to take our lubricant and place it on all three moving parts. Turn the shaver back on, allows the lubricant to move through, lubricating all the moving parts. On the back, there's a mustache trimmer. Popping that up, you'll know there are moving parts. And as you know what we say, if it moves, lube it. This moving part here and here. You're done. Don't forget the combs. There's the mechanism for the combs. Your number 107 goes on all the pivot and moving points. Reassemble your shaver, and you're good for months of top performance. We're now going to move into one of the more common items around the house. That is zippers. You'll find zippers on clothing, jackets, your laptop computer cover, almost anything. We're going to use Labelle number 134. 134 is a dry lubricant. It will not stain your clothes or mar the finish. You can see the little puff come out. we're going to go ahead and run the zipper across, blow away the excess, and now we have effortless moving zipper. What about your computer printer? Or maybe a household fan? How many times have these units malfunctioned and all they needed was a little bit of Labelle? So I want you to remember, the next time you're in your house and you see things moving that can use Labelle, that's when you want to run out, get yourself some product, and remember, if it moves, lube it.